Am I on? Okay. Where is Jason? Oh, okay. Number 4. I'm looking for bidder number 4 from our first auction yesterday. If you do not let us know who you are, we are going to resell your items. They are here and they need to be picked up. You ready? Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I put it over. Okay. This is the first lot. We are going to be selling by lots today. So if you want to, you can come over and take a look at what the lot is. I can't hear you, Jake.
Give a couple minutes for people to gather, or
Okay.
not a very large crowd yet.
That's fine.
You want to do an announcement in the main room?
I did.
Okay. Anyone here now that was not here yesterday? Needs a briefing on how this works? Okay. We're doing it like we did at VCF, if you were there, with bidder number cards. So if you place a bid and win, and you have not won one yet, Eric, I think, will run a bidder number over to you, so I don't have to remember your name, and no one has to write it down. And then we just scribe down bidder number 2, 1, item 5 for $30 or whatever. Hang on to that card because it is your ticket for cashing out and picking up your stuff in the room over there. I'll give it 1 minute. All who wish to witness the auction.
Let me check here real quick. Do one more run. Auction? You guys auctioning? Hey, Floopy auctioning, Jason? No, I am not. Mark, you coming in or not? Okay. Okay, that's it. Go ahead.
All right. Second day of CoCoFEST auction. Here we go with the first lot. Tell us what you get, Jim. It looks like a bunch of software.
It does. Software on some on tape and disc. And disc here.
As you heard me say yesterday, the
best
best software is always sold in Ziploc bags. And
yep,
you've got
the best kind.
At least one example right there. It says
So,
words that act. Looks like maybe educational stuff. And then another copy of King's Quest 3.
King's Quest 3, Start Carmen Sandiego.
And I want to say those two are on
Moby
floppy.
Dick and Taxi.
All right. Who has got $10 for that pile of software right there? Anyone got $10? Where's $10? Oh, wow. $5. $5? Who's got $10? $10 is where we're at. Anyone got 15? Anyone want that for more than $10? It's just a pile of software, but it's got a Ziploc bag and another copy of Carmen Sandiego and another copy of King's Quest and 3 educational titles. $10 is where we're at. $10 going once, $10 twice. First auction of day 2 of CoCoFEST ends. $10 sold to newly minted bidder number 1. $10.
Okay.
This jacket's coming off real soon.
Got
Another
Sub
software
Battle,
lot.
Another King's Quest 3, Taxi, and Donald Duck's Playground.
And color baseball.
Oh, yes, and Color Baseball.
Which one is real good? Okay, Sub Battle. Sub Battle is one we have not had come up yet, I think, in the yesterday or today. Only OS9? Take note, that's a CoCo 3 only game right there. And then another copy of King's Quest 3 and Taxi on cassette, color baseball cartridge, and a Sierra Donald Duck's Playground, $10 for that pile of software. Who's got $10? There it is, $10 again. How about $15? Anyone around the room? Software is not a big hit today. $15. Don't see it. How about 12? Anyone got $12? Silence. $10 going once. $10 twice. The second lot of software sells again to bidder number 1 for $10. Sub battle sounds pretty good. All right, now we're getting into something.
Okay,
Which of the floppy lots is this?
These are single head, full height, 5 1/4 drives,
All right,
non-branded.
we're going way back. Who's the manufacturer, Jim?
I believe they are. This is a Shugart,
Very good.
and this one is. We think it's a TPI.
I think that was the unknown one. There was one that was totally unmarked. There's a pair of single-sided, single head, 5 1/4, real early stuff. Who's got $20 for that pair? Anyone got 20? Single-sided isn't a hit. How about $10? Who's got $10 for it? Single-sided 5 1/4. You're all waiting for the double-sided ones in the next lots. I can't believe no one wants those for $10. What else? Excuse me, $10 right here in the back. We got 10. $15, $15. Anyone got 15? Single-sided is cool if you need authenticity.
Somebody says this is a tandem. This one right here is a tandem.
Tandem. Okay. Well, $10 is where we're at right now. $10 looks like it may go once, and $10 may go twice, and $10 is where it sits. That's bidder number 2. Okay. I see the strategy here. If you win these joysticks, you get the inkjet cleaning kit.
You do. It's a bonus.
There's 3 of those black joysticks like we saw yesterday with, I guess, a single button and the metal controller. Are those proportional joysticks?
Those are proportional joysticks.
Those are. And what kind of connector do they have? They all the same
they would have
DIN?
a 5-pin connector.
Looks like 5-pin connector. But the rare one, the curveball here, is that high-resolution joystick interface. That's a Tandy product. And as I understand it, you could put it between your CoCo and these joysticks, and it improves the resolution of the joystick movement. And it robs the cassette port?
Yep, it does.
Does it use also both the DIN and the cassette port? All right. And is there a driver or something you have to run to make that work, or is it just magic?
Software had to be written to use it.
Software had to be aware of that Tandy interface. I think that's pretty cool. That's definitely a sweetener to the joystick deal. And in the bonus, you get the clean whatever bubble jet and inkjet cleaning kit with a bottle of dried up whatever and some sheets, probably alcohol or something. You can sanitize your hands with it. We know that those joysticks are pretty cool, but the high resolution interface really pumps it up. Who's got $25 for that lot right there? There's 25 right there. $30, $30. Who's got 30? There's 30 in the back. 35, 35. Who's got 35? Any better than $30? We need to see 35. The high resolution interface alone, I bet, is worth that on eBay. That's the motto of the CoCoFEST auction. It's only $5 more. $30 is where we're at in the back. Any better than 35 or any better than 30? How about $35? Quiet crowd today. $30 going once. $30. That's a heck of a score for Eric. He will assign himself a number, 3, and the other guy will write it down. $30, not bad. Are these like
4 joysticks.
Okay, those aren't Atari. Well, no, what do we got?
These are Tandy branded.
Tandy branded.
With, let's see, 6-pin connectors.
6-pin. And
Yep.
I learned
And then
yesterday
these,
that
I
means
believe, are
CoCo 3,
TI
right?
Joysticks. They have a 9-pin connector.
Those would be your Atari Commodore style joysticks?
I think they are.
But they're both fed into
one
one connector. That's a little strange.
Connector.
All right. That's a bonus joystick for another platform, but the stars of that show are the 2 Tandy Deluxe joysticks with 6-pin interface, $20 for the lot. Who's got $20 on the joysticks? I thought I saw a hand. I did not. $20? Deluxe joysticks? $20. There we are. 25, 25, 25. Anyone got more than $20? 25 gets the joysticks and the unknown platform joystick. I think I've seen Atari or Commodore games that had special use for the 2 joysticks into 1 connector thing. I don't remember. It's $20. It's $20 going once and 20. How about the guy who just walked in? Does he want joysticks? No. Okay. $20 sold to bidder number 5. 5. $20. Mixed joystick lot. Ah, that's cool.
Sinclair 2040
My
printer.
technically
might be
first
a plotter.
computer was a Timex Sinclair 1000. It was a terrible experience for a 9-year-old, or 8 or 9-year-old, I don't know. Then I got a VIC-20, which wasn't a lot better, but it put me on a path. And this is, I think, the printer that would have gone with the Sinclair 1000 and others. I don't know. It works on the 2068. Take note. It is the Timex Sinclair 2040. It looks pretty much complete in the box, maybe not even used since the power supply looks like it's wrapped up. There is obviously the manual and the other literature. That's pretty cool. And I'm going to guess that's thermal. It probably takes your 4-inch receipt paper or whatever. Okay. You can take that fax paper in the lobby there and saw it in half. That's your best bet. Yeah, there's, oh, okay, there's the paper. I didn't see it. There's probably somewhere to order that stuff, but yeah, it may not be cheap in the supply that you get now. I don't know, who's got, I think it's a cool printer. It's a cool accessory for your Sinclair setup. Who's got $30 for that? Anyone got $30? $30, there's $30 in the back. 35, 35, 35, 35 right in the front. Here's the man who owns the 2048, needs that printer. $35. How about $40? 40, there's $40. 45, 45, 45. Anyone need the complete 2040 printer kit for $45? If not, I'm a little too close to the speaker. $40 is where it sits. $40, $40. Don't hear any better. 45 right here in the front. 45. There's 50. $50 to go with the Sinclair. Any better than 50? $50, $50. Going once. 50 going twice. There's more Sinclair stuff to come. $50. Sold to a new bidder, I think 6. Oh, you already got 2. That's right. Sold for $50 to bidder number 2. We're not doing lot numbers, so I hope you're just writing down the quickie description and keep it all set. Sorted. Educational software. What's the platform, Jim?
The platform is, I thought it was Tandy. Let me see here.
Well, they're floppies, most likely.
TRS-80 Color Computer 2.
Okay. CoCo 2 educational stuff, Kindercomp, Alphabet Zoo, FaceMaker, and KidWriter from Spinnaker. I remember them from a lot of Commodore titles. It looks like they were in the CoCo world, too. Who's got $5 for the educational software in the cool, squishy binder things? $5. Each one have a floppy in them, Jim?
Each, without Alphabet Zoo does, FaceMaker does.
Oh, there's a dead spider in that one.
Yep, they all appear to.
Okay. The discs are there. The cases are there. $5 for your educational software collection. $5, $5. I don't see it. $5. There's $5. Thank you much. Anyone got $10? $10, $10. No. $5 going once. $5 twice. Educational software sold to bidder number 2 for $5. Spinnaker educational software. More educational stuff.
Shrink-wrapped Winnie Walt Disney, 3 of these for the color computer, 64K, 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 and then the Interbank Incident discs and
a manual.
Book, Guanabana disc and book.
Guanabana shows up again. 3 Walt Disney title, Interbank Incident and Guanabana for $5. Who's got $5 for that software? There's $5 right there. $10, $10. Who's got $10? Who's got anything more than $5? $5 for educational software and the other 2 game titles. Going once, going twice. Game and mixed software title lot sold to bidder number 1. Water break.
This is a Timex Sinclair Wafer drive.
Oh boy. This has got to be pretty rare. At least I've never seen one. I have a Sinclair QL without a power supply, but I believe it takes that media built in, right? That's the thing that's built into the QL. There's micro drive and wafer drive. Is the micro drive solid state? Okay, and there's a bunch of, okay. And this is different. Can you show us an example of the media?
Yes.
Oh, that is much different. Okay, the micro drive is a vertical looking thing. Okay, this is the Sinclair Wafer, not wafer, but Wafer drive. Tell us a little about it. What can I hook this to?
2068.
Spectrum 2068. And there's a whole bunch of media with it. And does it look otherwise complete as far as cables, power supply? I see some sort of board or interface somebody made.
Yep, there's some cabling. I think there's another interface that you can get. This one's for the 2068 only, but I think you can get another interface to plug it into a different Timex Sinclair.
Okay.
Okay.
You'd call that a rare peripheral?
Yeah.
I'd call it a rare peripheral. Who's got $50 for that kit? $50, $50. Who's got, there's 50 right in the front, $60, $60. Who's got, there's 60 in the back. $70, $70, $70, 70 up front, $80, $80. Who's got $80, $80? Sorry, 80 in the back. $90, $90. There's $90 right there. $100, $100. Who's got $100 for the wafer drive kit? Bizarre, $100 in the back. Bizarre, strange media format. I collect those. $100 is where it's at right now. 110. Who's got 110? There's 110 right there. 120, 120, 120, 120. Who wants to do 120? There it is in the back. 120, 130. Who's got $130 for the wafer drive kit? $130. Eric's scratching his back. 120 is where it's at. 130 right up front here. 140, 140, 140. Who wants to do 140? Who wants to step on? No, that wasn't me. 140. There's 140 in the back. Thank you. 150, 150, 150, 150. Who wants to do $150 for this strange media format? 140 is where it's at right now. Got to see 150 to move on. There's 150 right there. 160, 160, 160. There's 160 in the back. 170. $170 is what we need to keep this auction going. Otherwise, 160 is where it's going to sell. $160. Moving up to 170, 170, 170, 170. It's 170. Nah, 160 going once. 160. Anyone want to jump in at the last second? Nope. 160 twice. And sold to bidder number 2 for $160. Very cool peripheral. Commodore people never had anything like that.
I'm not sure exactly what these are called, but
the QL micro drive. Yeah, Sinclair micro drive QL. Is there any other Sinclair that use those?
There's a whole bunch of them here.
Okay. But primarily for the QL, because the QL had that built in. What's in the big cases, Jim? Cartridge doctor, recover data from corrupt cartridges. Oh, okay, it's a 4-pack. So there's a bunch of these things.
Archive.
And I looked at them quickly. The majority of them have some typewritten or handwriting on them. So this is somebody's data or copied games. Did they do much commercial release on this?
I'm sorry?
This is the only way you could get QL software. No cassette, no floppy adapter. Wow.
You know, I don't know much about the Sinclair, so I don't know.
We have an expert in the audience here, so we're passing on the info. So you couldn't even buy a game on cassette or on floppy or anything and adapt it? Okay. So primarily, so you will see some commercial releases on. Okay. All right. I think it's in an Amway case, which tells its own story. An absolute buttload of QL micro drives. That is very, very cool. I will open it. I will put $100 on that. And who's got 110? 110 for the QL. Jeff, you're not a QL owner? Oh, okay. Who's got 110? There's 110 in the back. 120, 120, 120, 120. Who's got $120 for all of that obscure media? $120. Anyone want to do that? 110 is where it's at. I can't believe it would sell for $110. That's probably $1 a cart or tape or whatever. $110 is where it's sitting. Oh. All right. I put 120 on it. I'm saying 120. I've got a QL, and this will encourage me to get it actually working someday. Anyone want to go over 120? 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 120 is where it's at. All right. Jeff? Anyone? And got into the deep, deep world of Sinclair? Going once, going twice. $120 for a guy who needs a number. 6. Oh, I'm the 6 today. Cool. The cursed number. You can all bill all your auctions to my account. Okay, thank you very much. Wait, that's 9, dude. Oh no, yeah, okay. The badge holder clip looks like the line. Moving on.
Okay. Let's see. We've got cassette for the Sinclair.
Oh boy. Commercial stuff? Oh no, that's just.
Some of it's commercial. Some of it is.
So where does the likely Sinclair this would be used for? Something like the 2048?
Sinclair. ZX81. ZX81. I think a lot of it is probably ZX81.
Okay. Yeah. Which was essentially the Sinclair 1000, right?
Yep.
It's different branding. Okay, so I have a history there. I remember how it would make the TV buzz whenever I hit a key. That was solid $99 worth of computer there. That is a whole lot of software. Okay, some of it is commercial titles, too. I recognize that type of labeling. How many cases would you say are there, Jim?
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 15.
Oh, okay, 15 tapes per case, 6 cases.
Yep.
Okay. So about 90 tapes. About 90 tapes.
Yep.
Okay. And, maybe a couple aren't full, so maybe it's not full 90 tapes. But that is quite a lot of tapes. I'm going to start low for that, and we'll work up. Who's got $20 for it? There's $20 right in the front, $30, $30, $30 in the back, $40. How about 40 right there? $40. 50 in the back, $60, $60, $60. There's $60 right here, $70, $70, $70. If you got a 2048, you need tapes for it. $80, $80 right in the front, $90, $90 in the back. I'm sorry? Yes, sir. So some of these may be for strictly one platform and not the other. A caveat to the room, this is a mixed lot of ZX81 / Timex Sinclair 1000 and 2068 software. A mixed lot. And you threw me off. Who was at $90? You were 100 back there. $100 is where we're at. 110, 110, 110 for all that juicy software. 110, maybe some guys accounting records or something too. $110 is what we need, but we're sitting at 100. Looking around the room, Jeff, why aren't you getting in on this? You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, $100. Spare some for the other Sinclair folks in the room. $100 is where it's at. Oh, there's a bag of stuff. You know how I like that. $100. $100. How about 110? We got 110. 110. 110. $100 going once. $100. Oh, that's finally a nicely arranged set there. $100. An even C note going twice. And it's sold for $100 to bidder number 2. Now you get to recover it all.
More of the QL software.
Is there a system yet where I can feed one of those into audio and then decode it in software? Okay. We'll talk about that later. Okay, cool. Because I got a lot of those tapes too. Tell us more about this QL software lot. I see boxes.
Every box has stuff in it. Looks like quite a bit of this in the smaller boxes is hand written.
Okay.
So probably blank tape.
Maybe a few cassettes right there on the right.
I'm sorry.
Or is that?
What?
Are those cassettes on the right, or what is that?
They're interesting. They're cassette cases. but
Adapted
they've
to
got
the
an
microdrive.
insert
Okay.
in them.
So those are QL microdrives. How about those big black boxes there? Commercial software, or what is it?
Yes, this is commercial software. Here, we're open one up.
So that's maybe what came with your QL or QL
Yeah,
project
maybe.
planner.
I
Okay,
don't think it
but
came
that's
with it.
Sinclair
This
published.
is like a productivity software.
Another big lot of QL microdrives, and I like those for myself for $50. But who's got 60? Anyone got $60? There's 60 right in the front. $70, $70, $70. There's 70 in the back. $80, $80, $80, $80. Who's got $80? It's $70 right now. No one's got 80. All right, you already got 70. Yeah, you have 70. Excuse me. Bidder number 2 has 70. 80 is here in the front. $90, $90, $90, $90. You missed the first lot. Better go for this one. $90 in the back. $100, $100, $100 is where the last one closed. Or no, it was like 120. But 100 is what we want. $100. Who's got 100? It's sitting at 90 right there in the back. Do I dare bid against my friend after I got the first lot? We can share, right? We can share. You got the 3D slime. Cool. Actually didn't know. There's $100 right here in the front. 110, 110, 110. There's 110 in the back. 120. We need it up to 120. We got 110 on it. Look at all that good stuff. Oh, what's this, Jim? Jim, you're throwing a ringer in here. What is this?
I don't know. Bonus. We found it.
Joystick adapter?
I
recognize that as the.
We think it's a joystick adapter with a. You could put two.
What do you say, Jeff?
In at once.
A pass through?
Yeah. Yep. Goes with the lot.
Okay. Well, that's in the lot. That is probably not for the QL, we are advised. Okay. Well, maybe the winner of this lot would share it with a 2068 owner or something. I don't know. Where are we at now? I think 110. 110 in the back. We need 120. Now it's 120 now that adapter showed up. On 130, 130, 130, 130 is in the back. There's 130. 130 is where we're at. How about 140? 140 for that. I'm real tempted myself. I don't want to win at all. 130, there's 130 right there in the front. Excuse me, 140, 140. 150 is what we need. I see a flight simulator. I bet that looks great on the QL. There's 150 in the back. 160, 160, 160. I've never seen it. Oh, I probably saw a QL operating at Jeff's table. 160, 160, 160, 160, 160. You're going to help me find a power supply for mine someday. If I can find it. I know. It still has the thrift store grease pencil on it from when I found it like 20 years ago. 160 is what we'd like to see. 150 is the current bid in the back. 160, 160, that's a whole bunch of weird, obscure media. 160, 160, 150 is where it's sitting. 150 is where it's going to end. Going once, going twice. $150 sold to bidder number 2. The second QL lot. Oh boy, we're going high altitude. All right, I'm taking this, Jack.
Got a bunch of software manuals for the Sinclair. Looks like photocopies.
Box is marked Gator software, but it is Sinclair, like 20. Okay, there's maybe an original manual for the 2068, maybe?
Yeah, for the 2068.
The box has been inspected and certified as not containing software. If you find software in the box, it is your bonus to keep.
That's right.
2068 user manual, and the rest of it just looks like photocopies.
That's right.
So, $5. Who's got $5 for that big pile of stuff? There's $5 in the back. $10. Anyone else need that for any better than $5? $10 is what it is. $10. Nope. $5 going once. $5 twice for the. Excuse me. $10. $10 right here in the front. 15. 15. 15. We need 15. It's a big. There's 15. Didn't yours come with one? You could use a spare. You're at 15 right now? 15. Excuse me, 10. I was asking for 15. And you've got 15 right there. Okay. $20, $20, $20 is what we need. 15 is the current bid in the back. $20? Anyone got $20? If not, we're going to. There's $20 right here. There's $20. Okay, $20 going once. It looks like there's a receipt in there. What's the date on the receipt, Jim?
It doesn't have a date.
$20 going twice. I always like those archaeological artifacts there. $20 sold to Dan in the front, who needs a card. Here's number 7. Big Sinclair Docks lot number 1 for $20 to bidder 7.
Sinclair books.
Okay. The Sinclair ZX81 book, programming games in BASIC. More ZX81, programming games in BASIC. That's pretty cool. Craps to I Ching. ZX81 companion, so you can see where this one is focused on the ZX81. And what's that little piece of hardware that comes with it?
So it's for a cassette interface. It's called, hold on here a second, I got the manual for it. Winky Board 2, cassette computer interface.
Cassette computer interface, Winky Board 2.
There you go.
Okay, so it's a line leveler for your cassette, audio cassette drive, hooked to the ZX81. Okay, if you've got all those ZX81 cassettes, you're going to want that thing too, to level out your noise levels and signal levels when reading in all those tapes. So with that in mind, you get the Winky Board 2 adapter and a bunch of ZX81 books. A great little lot for any new or old ZX81 owner. I'll start it at $10. Who's got $10 for it? There's $10 in the back, $20, $20. There's 20 right here in the front, $30, $30 in the back, $40 is the next bid, and it sits at $30. $40 is what we want. Who's got $40, $40, $40? If not, then we're at $30. $30 in the back going once. $30. $40 right up here in the front. Is that 50? I see 50 in the back. $50, $50, $50. And I think we're going to close it up. $50 for a bunch of nice books, and the essential tape signal leveling adapter goes to bidder number 2. Closed.
Are we sold?
Yes, sir. We are sold to bidder number 2 for $50.
Okay. These are
the Sinclair Empire
3.5-inch
increases.
floppy drives.
These are really thick.
A couple of them look relatively old, like they're full height.
Yeah, these are. I would wonder if those got to be 720K
I'm thinking they are.
drives. They appear to have PC interfaces on them, do they not?
Yeah, I think they do.
So they're not Mac, or they're not weird Sony ones or anything like that.
There's the number MF351 for this one.
Mitsubishi?
And this one is a Sankyo DS48. Oh, that's a model number.
So I'm guessing that they're out of early PCs then, probably compacts or something that came with.
Yeah, this one looks more like a regular PC.
It's a regular old,
Yep.
probably high density. And it's got an edge connector adapter on it, if I see right.
Mounting adapter.
Okay, mounting adapter for the 5 1/4 slot gets put in the lot.
And 2 mounting adapters.
And another, the kind with the rails on the side rather than the big tray. Okay.
I have one
Restore
more.
your period correct early compact or whatever brand PC with the 720K 3.5 in it. I don't know who would do that to themselves, but if you want to do that, it's $5 for all those floppies.
This is a single-sided 3.5-inch floppy drive.
That says HP to me. The only thing I know of that used single-sided 3.5s were the HP HP 80s, but they did not have that PC-style interface on them. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. $5 I see in the back. $10, $10 for the big pile. There's $10 right up here in the front. $15. Who's got $15 for the 3.5 lot and the mounting hardware that you need? $15. If not, we're sliding back down to 10. There's 15 in the back. $20, $20, $20, $20. There's 20 in the front. 25, 25, 25, 25. Who's got $25 for the 3.5-inch floppy lot? If not, it's $20. $20 going once, $20 twice. Sold to Jeff in the front, who doesn't have a number yet. Number 8.
Let's get rid of these 2 last unbranded. These are...
One of them's branded.
Huh?
I was asking why those were together. I assume it's because the
I'm
manufacturer is the same, but...
No, hold on. My bad.
We have a lot shift. Everyone avert your eyes. There's a lot shift.
Let's do this one right here. This is our last unbranded, double-sided, full-height drive.
Unbranded, not even a manufacturer on it?
Hold on. Nope, it's
There's 2 left that are IBM on the front, as far as I know. Yep. That's your MPI with a CDC-style logo on it.
CDC.
But really MPI,
CDC.
yeah.
This one's, you know what? Let's just put all these drives together. This one's not in good shape, so let's just go ahead and make the full lot. Let's just, there you go. And these two are IBM branded.
Very good.
And this one is MPI, and that one is Tandon. So we have Tandon, MPI, CDC.
Okay. 3.
All full height, all two-sided.
All 2 heads?
Yep.
Okay. 2, or excuse me, a lot of 3, a mixed bag of double-sided 5 1/4 inch drives, each one of a different manufacturer. And 2 of them have the IBM logo on the front. I will start the bidding for myself at $20. Who's got 25? 25. Anyone got 25? There's 25 up front. $30, $30, $30. $10 a drive. Who's got $30 for those? $30, $30, $30. There's 30 in the back. 35, 35, 35. Anyone around the room?
This one is in perfect shape. Came in the bag.
Perfect shape in the bag.
Yep.
Look at that. Who's got the next bid? Who's got the next bid? Where are we at? 30? Right here in the front? Okay, 30 in the back. And 35, 35. There's 35 right there. $40, $40. $40 is what we need. Still not a bad deal. You need those 5 1/4 for your PC restoration or your old media reading, because nothing works quite like a 300 RPM drive. Who's got $40 for it? $40, $40, $40, $40. Anyone got better than 35? $40, $40. $40. I don't see 40. I'm asking myself. If not, it's you have 35 right now. You have the high bid at 35. $40 is what we need. I'm looking around the room. Everyone's just snoozing and spectating, and it's these 2 guys and occasionally me. And $40. I'll do them for 40. I put $40 on them. Who's got $45? Anyone want to? Okay, Jeff's got 45. 45, 45, and 50 is what we need, but 45 is where it's at. I like the IBM logoed ones. Oh, well. $45 going once. 45 if no one speaks up with 50. $45 is where it ends. Sold to number 8 for $45. Yay. Flying around the room, flying around. If you fold time and space, you can do anything.
Okay, this is a...
I got a couple of these in my garage.
This is a CoCo floppy disk enclosure with power supply, no drives, and a Tandy branded Micronta Radio Shack 12-volt power supply.
How many amps of 12-volt can that power supply give us? Maybe 1.
It says output 2.5 amp.
No, not bad. A 2.5 amp, 12-volt, or 13.6 or whatever. Test your car stereo, your CB radio, stuff like that. 2.5 amps. That's what Jim read off the back. And that sounds about right for that one. And a CoCo floppy enclosure with pretty much just a power supply, right?
Yep.
One of those 5 1/4 we just sold could go in there, no? Would that work? I think it would work. Okay, the pair of those. That's an odd pairing. I thought maybe the Micronta power supply was powering the drive box, but I guess not. It's an odd pairing, but they are both Radio Shack at least. Who's got $10 for the pair of those? $10. Anyone need that 12-volt power supply and a drive enclosure for $10? Where's all the CoCo fans in the room? There's $10 right there. Eric needs a power supply. $10, $10. How about 15? Anyone got 15? Anyone got 15? If not, we're going to push it. There's $15 right there. $20, $20, $20, $20. Anyone want to do better than 15? $20. $20, $20, $20. I'm implanting the thought. There's $20 right there. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Anyone got 25? It's $20 going once. It's $20 going twice. Sold to Eric, who needs a number 9. 9. Number 9, Eric.
Sears Craftsman soldering iron.
Here's your DIY prison tattoo kit. Just add printer ink from one of the bubble jet auctions. It looks like a Sears Craftsman engraver. Have we powered this thing on?
Engraver. No, it's a soldering iron.
Oh, that's a soldering iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a light. No, it's got a.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cordless.
Oh, the wall. Okay, I've seen those. Yeah, no.
It might be cordless. I don't. Yeah, I guess it is. You can.
It does kind of look like a shaver.
cordless. It's a cordless.
They probably made a shaver.
Cordless soldering iron.
Okay. I looked at that thing real quick on the table, and I thought it was an engraver. So, yeah, we can assume at that age the battery is probably croaked, and that's the battery charger there. But we know it's not impossible to replace batteries and make that thing better than new. Who wants to do it for $5? Who wants a project, a cordless soldering iron project for $5? $5? $5? $5? $2. I'm giving you for 2 and you at 5. Okay, I'll do 5. Who wants to do better than $5 for it? $7. $7. $5. Going once. $5 twice. Sold to Eric. Bidder number 9 for $5. What would that would got to be NICADs, right? On something that old. There's nothing. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I thought we were doing this as a big pile, or is this a different one?
No. We could do it as a big pile. We're just trying to decide how we want to put them in here. So we've got...
That looks like an AST 6-pack plus, or maybe a pair of them.
These are all 3 6-pack pluses.
Okay, the bottom one's logo is in a different place, which is different.
They're all...
But they are AST.
Like they're all the same.
They are AST memory expansion cards, and what, you get a serial port in the bargain, right?
Yeah, you get a serial port and a parallel port.
Okay. A good way to add, don't quiz me on this, I want to say 256K, maybe more, to your 8-bit PC or PCXT or whatever you got.
1, 2, 3.
Hell, you could put it in a Pentium 1 if you wanted to, right? As long as it had ISA. 3 of them in one lot ain't bad. Those are very well-known cards.
384K on board.
384. Okay, I knew it was a weird number. Right. 384K cards. Don't ask me if you could put all 3 in one PC. I don't remember if that works or not.
It does not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you needed drivers that would recognize one card at a time. So 3 times 384K expansion boards. Looks like all the DRAM is there, and you get a serial port in the bargain and a big static bag to put them in. Who's got $10 for those 3 cards? $10 right there. $15. $15. Who wants to do those for $15? If my friend Jim was here, I know he'd be bidding on them, but he ain't here. So, and I already won him enough stuff yesterday.
I'll bid 15.
Jim Brain, Vanna Brain shows us $15, but 20 has replaced that bid up here.
25.
25 for Jim. $30 in the room here.
35.
$35, Mr. Brain. $40 right here for the 3 AST boards. Mr. Brain says $50 to go up against the president. Is that 60? That's $60 bid right here. $60, $60.
I'll go 70.
$70. Jim Brain wants 70. Jim must be expanding even further into the PC world now. It's not just Commodore and CoCo. Jim says $70 for those 3 boards. What wizardry will Jim create for the PCXT?
They're good for original PCs. Bringing them up.
Yep. $70 going once. Do we got any better? We got a 75 in the room. If not, it's $70 going twice. And sold.
Okay.
To Mr. Jim Brain. And Jim Brain is bidder number 10.
Okay.
And you're being run a card right now.
Okay. Here is another.
I want to see him sticking out of a C64.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. This is Tall Tree Systems. It also 1, 2, 2, 4, 6.
Another manufacturer's take on the 6-pack. I see a whole bunch of dip switches. Some on the right side.
And these are 256. So this is 256K per one. So this is a more memory card.
Okay. And that is a 16-bit slot too. So that's for your not for your original XT.
It's a 2 meg card.
Okay. Might put that in your 286 then. What do you get on the end there? Probably serial and or 2 serial ports or serial and parallel.
It's serial and parallel.
Okay, serial parallel. It's a multi-IO, and you figured 2 megs? 2 meg card.
2 meg.
That ain't bad. That's a good way to expand your early 286 16-bit PC. I'll throw in $10 for that. Who's got $20? $20. Who's got $20? There's 20 in the back. $30. $30. Who's got $30 for the Tall Tree Systems? I've never heard of Tall Tree Systems. I like the obscure stuff, but the bid is at $20 for that 16-bit memory card. Anyone got better than 20? $20. How about $30? $30. How about 25? No.
30.
Jim says 30. Jim Brain wants it for $30. How about 40? Who's got $40? There's $40 in this room. $40.
45.
45, says Mr. Brain. 45, 45, 45. How about 50? Who's got $50? You want 50? If not, then it's $45. $45. I await the forthcoming C64 cartridge port to ISA bus expansion chassis and the 2 meg banked REU with external power supply. Sold to Jim Brain, who is bidder 10, I think, 10, for $45. Hooray.
Okay. This is a 16-bit card, and it looks to be a 286 on a card.
I believe that is a 286 single board computer, and those
Yep.
are probably 4 256K 30-pin SIMs, be my best guess. Note that there is no I/O on this card, unlike some SBCs that have serial ports or video or whatnot coming off it. There's nothing. This is a CPU, and you have to put it on a passive backplane, and it's blind until, I assume, don't know, I assume you put an I/O card and a video card, and it talks to it through the ISA bus. I believe there's maybe, do you want to put these together, Jim, or what? There's like 3 of these, right?
There is, just this one was the 286, and then we have another one that has...
With a weird upgrade on it. Right?
It's a weird upgrade.
Okay.
Yep.
So the plain, unmodified 286 single board computer, that's interesting. You see a lot of industrial systems with a passive backplane setup. It's a fun way to make a 286. Who's got $10 for that card, for that CPU card? There's $10 right there. $15, $15. Anyone not in the room wants to bid $15. Are we doing absentee? Haven't gotten one of those yet, yesterday or today. If not, it's $10. And going once, and $10. There's 15? 15 right here. $20, $20, $20. Who's got $20 for that card? $20 is what we need. 15 is what we got. 15 going once. 15 is going twice. Sold for $15 to bidder number 8. 286 SBC to bidder number 8 for $15.
Okay, this is the other one.
Here's the same card with a really funky stack on it. It's not a Cyrex. It's not a, I don't know. It's your overdrive style upgrade. I couldn't make any sense of those numbers.
I couldn't either.
However, I did not Google them.
It looks like a 386 SX.
That would be the logical the way to go.
Yep.
I even see some wires coming off it. So probably the same card.
Yes.
Can you show a side view?
Yep. Here, gives the other. Yep. We'll give you the other one. Hold on here a second.
It looks
Just
like
put
the
it
same
right on
card
top.
with what we're guessing is a 386 SX. What do you want to see the socket?
Well,
though?
the only thing's different is all the PALs have been upgraded. You can see all of them have been socketed.
Can we see the edge view from the top to see how the socket, the upgrade chip is being socketed in? Okay. And it looks like they added some supports for it or some sort of something. Well, it's that same card, or pretty darn close to it, with a probably 386 SX upgrade chip in it for $10. Who's got it? $10 on it. Jim says 10, 15, 15. How about 20? $20 is the next step up. Who's got theirs? $20 right here in the front.
20.
No, you already had 10, Jim, and now we got 20 up here in the front.
So am I up or not?
You do not have the current bid. The current bid is Jeff right here.
I want a bid.
Okay, Jim's is bidding it for $30 then. Jim just brought it up to $30. $30 where we're at. How about 40? Who's got $40 for this thing? How about 35? Anyone got 35? Yes, there you go, $35.
40.
$40, says Jim. I want to see it work. I want to see it do something. $40 is the top bid. 45, 45, 45, 45. Who's got 45? It's just $5 more. Can we do it? $45. $40 is the bid. $40 going once. 40 going twice. 286 upgrade board sold for $40 to 10. I believe 10, yeah. Jim is number 10. It looks like a CGA card.
Yep.
Okay, 8-bit CGA card to do, who makes it? Anyone in particular?
Who makes it? Hewlett-Packard.
Hewlett-Packard 8-bit CGA card, okay.
Yep.
And maybe some kind of I/O card.
That's right.
Here's your standard, no, 2 serials in this one, not serial in parallel.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely 2 serial ports, unknown manufacturer, straight out of Computer Shopper 1985, right? But the HP branded 8-bit CGA card is kind of interesting to me. So I'll start that pair at $5. Who's got $10 for it? Anyone got? There's $10 over there. 15, 15, 15. Anyone want to do it for 15? Nobody in the back. Nobody. No unseen voices. $10 is where it sits with bidder number 2. $10 going once. $10. If I don't hear 15, then $10 closes it to bidder number 2 for $10. CGA card and IO card. All right, we had a bunch of Tandy bagged keyboards yesterday. I don't think this is one of them.
It is not.
Because it's not a Commodore and it's not a TI-99 keyboard.
Scientific Devices Incorporated.
Scientific Devices Incorporated from Wakefield, Mass. That looked and felt like a terminal keyboard to me, but it could be your generic, build your own computer, S100 machine, whatever, keyboard. Interesting, it has a nice little edge connector on it instead of having to solder or mess around with pins. We don't know much more about it, and we don't know what you'd interface it to. That's up for you to figure out. I will start that for $5, though. $5. Who's got 10? Is that $10 right here? 15, 15. Anyone got 15 for that? 15 right here in the front. $20, $20, 20, but there's $20 over there. 25, 25. How about 25? 25 is what we need, but 20 is where it's sitting. What you going to put it in? Whatever. Okay. Yeah. It had a good feel. It's good travel on those keys. I liked it. $20, $20, but I do not have the skills to actually interface that to anything. I'm not kidding myself. So $20 is probably where it's going to sell. $20 going once, $20 going twice, to a new bidder, number 11, $20. Sweet.
S100 256K.
I think young Ron here actually corrected me, and that is an H8 board. That is not S100. I think it is too because of the position of the handles, and the fact that it says Heath on it is a pretty big clue. Not that they didn't make some S100 stuff. Off the top of my head, I don't know if they did or not. I think that's an H8 board, and it's a 256K dynamic RAM board, which appears to be populated. Anything on the back of significance? I don't think so. There's some numbers that you can look up later.
Yeah, it does says Heath. Heath Corp, 1983.
Yeah. I'm going to say that's 256K H8 expansion board. I've got a few H8 machines myself. They are quite cool if you can get them working. And you never know who needs another one of those boards. I'll put $10 on that board myself. Anyone got 15? 15. There's 15 right here. $20, $20, $20. Anyone around the room do Heathkit stuff? It's really cool. Come to VCF Midwest, by the way, next September. Here's an attractive shirt we made for this year's show. And you will most likely see a Heathkit H8 and a lot of other stuff like that in action. But for right now, that board is $15, right? And do we get 20? 20, 20, 20? I don't see it. So $15 going once, 15 going twice. Looks like it's in nice shape if Jim hasn't zapped it by all that pawing he's doing. And $15 is sold to the new bidder number, not new bidder, but recently new bidder 11. Bidder number 11, $15, Heathkit RAM board.
Finishing out the row.
Okay.
This
Stack
is, I think, the last of the
really
PC type stuff.
Plain looking
floppies.
3.5s, and then a crazy. Oh, that's an early IDE drive. Yeah. I would have said it's a little RLL, and then until I saw the interface, and oh wow. So that is early enough that those USB to ID adapters don't work on them, which really bothers me when I'm trying to recover stuff like that. Back from the days when you needed to know, okay, it's a Connor CP3104. Anyone wants to look that up real quick, but it's probably like 20 or 40 megs, something like that. 3.5-inch drive, a really rusty 3.5, and they all got standard looking PC interfaces on them?
They do.
So they're not Mac drives, they're not on anything strange.
This one, no, that one has the regular interface. It's got this other card, though.
Yeah, it's got a extender board for whatever. Yeah, and then obviously someone put a fan on it for a reason. So 3.5s and a very old Connor IDE drive. I don't know what you do with those, but everyone needs a spare floppy drive, and the hard drive is interesting just for its age. Who's got $10 for that lot? $10, $10, $10. There's $10 over there. 15, 15, 15, 15. There's 15 right here in the front. $20, $20, $20, $20. 15 is where it sits. $15 looking around the room going once. 15 going twice. Eric, excuse me, 20? The man in green says $20. Anyone
Hey,
wanted?
This one here, he says this is a SCSI interface for an IDE drive. So if you for a floppy.
I'm not sure about that, but okay. I mean, it exists, but converting SCSI to IDE is not trivial, and I don't know if anybody did that. Yeah. I mean, SCSI floppy certainly exists on Spark stations and so on. Exotic 3.5 floppy, we don't know. The other two are plain, and there's that old IDE drive. $20 is the current bid in green. 25, 25. Anyone got 25? There's 25 right here. $30. There's $30 over here. 35, 35, 35. Anyone want to do 35 and find out what that weird floppy interface is? Otherwise, it is $30. $30. 35. $35 right here with Eric. 40 bucks. 40 bucks. 40 bucks. What we need. $40. How about it? $40 right over there in green. $40 going once. $40 going twice. Let's find out what that weird floppy interface is for $40 to a new bidder. Number 12. Mr. Dave Johnson's number 12. 40 bucks for that floppis. This is really cool. I saw somebody talking about this and bragging on the artist last night, but I don't know who the artist is. Who made this very cool?
This is Tim Lindner.
Tim Lindner diagram.
Who donated this, and I don't know. Did Tim do this?
Maybe he just donated it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, so I saw he had reproduction boxes and a whole bunch of other really nice graphic art stuff. So he, if nothing else, definitely enhanced this for large format printing. Tell us which CoCo that is there. Do we know which CoCo?
It's not. It must be a CoCo 2. Yep, CoCo 2.
Okay. The cool blow-up diagram poster of the CoCo 2. It'll tell you exactly how to put that thing back together once you've busted it open to put one of Jim Brain's mods in it. Yeah. Can you flip it over? Is there a serial number on the bottom of that case?
Doesn't look like it. Oh.
All right. Any signature?
Nope.
Yeah, no warranty sticker. It doesn't tell you how to put it back on there, so nobody knows you opened it. It's very, very tall, very narrow drawing, but approximate dimensions, would you say that's about 3 feet tall?
Yep.
Okay.
3 feet by 2 feet.
24 by 36?
Looks like
okay.
it.
That's okay. It looks even stretchier than that in the image. Okay, well, that's a very cool poster for your shop or your CoCo basement or whatnot. Who would pay $20 for that poster? Who wants to do 20 bucks for the 2 by 3 foot blow-up diagram of the CoCo 2? $20? $20? Anyone got $20? Anyone got $10? $10? How about $10? Were these already for sale and everyone got them all already, or what? No one wants to do 10 bucks for that? $10. There's $10 for Eric right there. 15, 15, 15. Anyone want to do 15? Otherwise, Eric's going to get it for 10. Going once, going twice. I think that's a really cool poster, and I want to know if there are more, because I'd put it up. Going 3 times for $10 and sold to himself, Eric number 3, bidder number 3, Eric number 1.
Computer or
Okay.
book.
Our deadline, Jim. Our deadline is 4.
We can go a little bit after 4.
You're the boss. I'm here to help you clean up.
I'd like to finish up by 4.
Okay.
If we could. So.
Yeah.
This just manuals and books.
Okay, big old pile of manuals. That is the CoCo 3. Was that an OS 9 manual?
Yep, this is OS 9 discs and the manual.
Discs and a slightly worn manual, but it looks complete for the CoCo 3. The Giant Book of Computer Projects from 73 Magazine. I have that book. Various stuff that would have come with your CoCos. Getting started, quick reference guide, all of that stuff. Who's got $5 for that pile? Oh, no way, excuse me. Daisy Wheel Printer 2B, that jacks it up to $50 right off the bat. $5 in the back. $10, $10. Who's got $10 for the pile? Nice little pile of CoCo documentation. Everyone needs at least one copy of everything there. $5 is where we're at. $5 going once. $5 going twice. Oh. All right. $5 going thrice and sold to bidder number 2 for $5. Good score. Is this the next lot?
It is.
Okay. CoCo 3 Extended Basic with a computer waving at you. TRS-80, color computer. Looks like a tab book or something from that form factor. Game playing with Basic. And a couple of the standard issue color Basic books. $5 again. $5. Who's got $5 for that little pile? Who's got? There's $5 right there. Anyone want to do better than $5? $6, $6, $5.50, $5.25, $5.01. $5 going once, $5 twice. Sold again to bidder number 2. The scribe has left the room. The scribe has left the room. The scribe is returning to the room.
Okay. Well, put it out separate.
Second book lot, whatever you want to call that, CoCo book lot for $5 to bidder number 2.
Yep. This
All right,
is
a tub.
Sinclair. And it looks like it's got periodicals, magazines. I'll pull a couple out.
Which Sinclair? Any? Just Sinclair in general?
I don't know. This is
Sync
all
magazine, the Timex Sinclair Users magazine. Do you have these magazines?
Huh?
Okay, so this is probably focused on the ZX81 era.
Probably.
Do you have a collection of these magazines, Sync and so on? Just
newsletters.
Need to know they're out there.
And a boxed set of.
Are we doing this tub on camera or both tubs in this lot?
Nope, just this tub.
Okay, there are 2 tubs with similar things in them. I can't really say. ZX Appeal. I get it. That weird Gothic font nobody can read. I don't know what that says. Yeah, or the back of a guy's lowrider or something. Update magazine. Okay.
Update.
Cool
Update
stuff,
magazine.
though. Yeah, it's Peru, Indiana, was it? Oh, wow.
Peru,
Who would have thought?
Indiana.
I've been through Peru, Indiana. Who would have thought there were computers in Peru? Yeah. So we got some cool stuff, some cool artifacts right here. I would like that tub right there for $10. Who's got better than 10? There's $20 in the back. $30, $30, $30. Who's got? There's 30 right here in the front. $40, $40. There's 40 in the back. 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. 45 is what we want. 40 is what we got. $40 is the bid for tub number 1 of all that cool Sinclair stuff. Tub number 1 is going to go for $40 if nobody speaks up. $40 going once. There's 45 right here in the front. 50 immediately afterwards. $50 in the back. $50 is where it sits. Jim continues to paw through it on camera and whet the appetite. $50 in the back is where we're at. Going once. $50 going twice. Sold to bidder number 2 for $50. Sinclair Docks Tub number 1. Moving on to Sinclair Docks Tub number 2. It's a little slightly smaller tub with stuff that's in binders and envelopes. The donator must have worked for Motorola because there's a Motorola interoffice mail envelope in there, which alone I think is pretty cool. I'm actually starting to collect those accidentally. I've got half a dozen well-known companies' interoffice mail envelopes. I got Atari, Digital, and some others. Motorola would be a cool one to add. There's Sync magazine. Someone punched holes in it and put it in a binder. Oh, no, it's in the grabber thing. Nice. Anyone scan those? Do you know? Are they on archive or anything? Okay. Well, at least somebody did it. Yeah, I'll buy them and liberate them or something. Okay, well, that's a whole bunch of Sync magazine. That's really cool. We got some software. That was in one of those binders, probably ZX81 stuff on cassette. The Timex 2068 technical manual. Oh, boy, look at that for new 2068 users. That's a $10 tub with my bid starting at $10. Who's got 20? There's $20 in the back. $30, $30, $30 right there. $40, $40 in the back. $50. Who has got $50 for that tub? It's at 40 right now. $50 is what we want, though. $40, $40, $40. There's 50 right here in the front. That was not a bid, Eric? Okay. $50 right here in the front. 55, 55, 55. Okay. 55 in the back. $60 in the back. $60 in the back. $70. $70 is the next up for the tub of cool Sinclair stuff. Oh, there's a fold-out diagram. I know how we like those. put it on your wall. $60. $60. I've got a wide format scanner, by the way, if anyone needs use for that. $60 is the current bid in the back of the room. 65 right up here in the front. 65. There's sign of the goat. I don't know. $70. $70 in the back. Who's got 75? 75. 75. Who has got $75 for that? There's 75 right here in the front. 80 bucks. 80 bucks. 80 bucks. There's $80. I don't think we're going to go higher than that, are we? $80. $80 is where it's at. $80 is going to go once. $80 is going to go twice. Sold to bidder number 2 for $80. They will be well cared for and looked after. By which I mean sold on eBay, and, for USB sticks or something. What is this thing? It's a cassette drive.
Compumate.
But what are those strange connectors?
I don't know.
It's a GE cassette drive and a GE. What?
I have no idea.
Yeah, like SIO, right?
Atari Commodore compatible interface module.
Okay. So that's your strange data interface box, IFM interface.
Cool.
Okay, that makes this more exotic than your standard cassette drive.
It's like multi-platform.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like a data set, but with a. Okay. I think that's weird enough for me to collect for $10. Who's got better than $10 on it? $20, $20, $20. Anyone want that strange cassette drive? I'll use it on my Commodore just to annoy Commodore people that I'm using a non-Commodore product on it. $10. Anyone got better than 10? $10 going once.
15.
I shouldn't have spoken against Commodore in this room. $15 to Mr. Jim Brain. Will you set up a demo? Will you show us how it works, Jim?
I will set up a demo.
You still have my weird clone of the VIC printer adapter thing, by the way.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. $15 is the current bid for the weird GE data recorder. I wonder if you could make it put out audio. I don't know. Must have an audio circuit in it somewhere.
I think
is that $20? We got a new bidder entering the mix for $20 right here in the room. 25, 25, 25. Anyone got 25 for that? Because $20 is where we're at now. Things change at the last moment. $20. $20 is the bid. 25 is what we need. If not, then it's $20 going once. $20 going twice. Sold to bidder number 2 for $20. Please document it, photograph it, because that's not something I've seen before.
Sinclair.
Nobody
software.
heard that. Sinclair stuff. What's the deal with the aliens thing? That's not a cassette, is it?
Those are all cassette.
Oh wow. I guess so. Yeah. I mean, this is 2068 stuff. Or?
ZX Spectrum.
Oh, Spectrum. Okay.
Looks like mostly Spectrum.
Okay. Most of that is going to be cassette, if not all of it. That one thin thing on the right might just be a manual.
No, these are. Oh yeah, the one thing on the right. Yes, it's a manual, right there.
That's just a manual?
It looks like a catalog.
By all accounts, everything in here is on cassette or, of course, on paper.
Correct.
So a whole bunch of ZX Spectrum cassette software. Most of it looks commercial. Who's got $20 for that box? There's $20 right up here in the front. $30, $30, $30. There's 30 in the back. $40 right up here in the front. $40, $40. What do you got there? 50? Is that a 50? That's a 50 on the sidewall. $60 right up here in the front. $60, $60, $60. Who's got 65? 65, 65, 65, 65. There's 65 right there. $70 right here in the front. $70 for all that good ZX Spectrum software. $70. Who's got 75? There's 75 in the back. 75. $80 right here in the front. $80, $80, $85 in the back. $90 right here in the front. $90 is the bid. $100 bid. $110 right here in the front for all that ZX Spectrum software. Look at it all. All that commercial stuff on cassette. $120. $120 right back there. $130 right here in the front. $130, $130, $130, $130, $130. Can we do $140? $140. There must be something really special in this box. $140. I like the aliens thing. That's pretty cool. Never knew they would have released for that platform. 140 is where we're at. Can we do any better than 140? A View to a Kill, the computer game. Wow. Wow. 140 in the back right there. 150 right up here in the front. 160 in the back. 160. $170 for all these cool ZX Spectrum titles right up here in the front. That's 180 in the back. 180, 180, 180 is the number. 190 is the next one we need. 190, 190, 190. 180 is the current bid. Highway Encounter is included. 190 is what we're looking for. 180 is the current bid. You can encounter all of this stuff for $190, but 180 is where we're sitting, and 180 is going to go once, and 180 is going to go twice. And it's sold to bidder number 2 for 180. What is in that box? That's like, I mean, it's cool titles, and it's an obscure platform, so that's it's cool stuff. We got trackballs. You can play some Centipede.
We think these are Sinclair modems. This one and this one right here.
Did like someone build a commercial modem or build one themselves?
Looks like somebody repurposed some other modem. Yep. It's 2.5.
Okay.
Weird.
So Westridge made a modem and went out of business and dumped the boards on the market.
Yep. And these they're not trackballs. They're like joysticks that you push in certain directions.
A joystick without the stick.
Yep.
Okay.
That's weird.
Skipping over about a half a dozen jokes. Okay, so we got these Westridge modem boards. Is that, as it is, usable as a modem? It just doesn't happen to have a case? Okay, so we get a serial board as well, and therefore what machine? Okay, 1,168. So our Sinclair weird stickless joysticks, Timex Sinclair modem and or serial boards. That board was actually marked Timex Sinclair, though, not Westridge. What's going on here? All right, well, let's start the bidding on this stuff, whatever it is. I don't know, $10 for that pile. Who's got $10 for it right there? $10 in the back, $20, $20, $20, $20. Jeff's not into this stuff. Jeff's already got some. $10 for all these stuff and the strange not stick joystick. You'll be very disappointed if you go up to that and try to play Centipede and it doesn't roll. I guess you could play like joystick, Atari-style Centipede. $10 for the weird modem and kind of joystick lot is going to go once and it's going to go twice. And it's sold to bidder number 2 for $10.
Okay, we got some more game software. Cassette.
Is this more Spectrum?
Let's see. Sinclair
Gulp
2068. This
Soft
is
sync,
20.
Gulp
This is
Man,
ZX
okay.
Spectrum.
Horace and the Spiders.
Yeah, I don't know what that goes to.
Is that a cartridge or is that some sort of magnetic media?
This is magnetic media. Cassette. It says cassette right on top. 2068, Spectrum.
If not cartridge, assume cassette. It said cassette on the side. Okay, so probably a whole bunch of cassette software here. Sinclair or Spectrum or what?
They're different.
2068 stuff.
2068. Some of them it's both. This is 2068.
Bugaboo and Quicksilver.
Spectrum.
Max Headroom. Wow. Okay, so there's quite a bit of software here, all on cassette for the 2068
Spectrum.
and related platforms. A bunch of commercial stuff. Some of it, a word processor for the ZX 48K Spectrum. Password 2, task print. Okay. It's a mixed bag of Sinclair software. And there's a bag, and you can mix it all up. Critical path analysis for the 1,000. Yeah, I recognize that type of labeling. And maybe a couple wall warts or
Yep.
a couple power supplies for who knows what. It was just in the bag. That's how you get it. $10 for all that stuff. Who's got $10 on? There's $10, $20, $20, $20 right here in the front, $30, $30, $30 in the back, $40, $40 right here, $50 right in the back, $60, $60 right here, 70 right there, $80, $80, $80. Who's got $80? 70 is the bid in the back, 80 right here in the front. $90, $90, $90, $90 for all of that Sinclair software, $100. There's hardware. There's hardware. What is it?
Don't know.
It looks like some adapter boards with chips. Well, you get it. You get it in the lot. Where are you at, Mowgli? 90? 90 is where we're at with Mowgli. $100 right here in the front. 110 in the back. 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. 120 right here. 130 is the next bid up. 130, there it is. 130 is the bid. 140 right here in the front. 140, 140, 140, 150 in the back. 160, 160, 160, 160. 170? 170 in the back. 180 is the next one we need. 175. 175 we'd take. 175, but it's 170 is the current bid. 170 going once. 170 going twice. Is the scribe in the room, or is Eric doing double duty? Okay. Just a spreadsheet. Don't be afraid. 170 was the sale to bidder number 2 for the second lot of Spectrum cassette software. Ron, were you up front at the last auction? You bought the Dell server and stuff? Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you made the better choice between those two. There was a young guy who bought the Dell. I'm like, don't do it. You don't want this thing. It's nothing but heartache. Noise and heat. I see floppy, okay, 5 1/4-inch floppy drives, but then some software scattered amongst.
Castle of Theraguard, 1, 2, 3, 4 in boxes.
Now we're back to CoCo land, right?
Yep.
Okay. And those are
two
cassettes?
5 1/4s and 2 3.5s.
Okay, most likely those are 1.2 meg 5 1/4s. I didn't look up the model numbers. You did see 720s in that form factor, but they look pretty modern. I want to say they were Panasonic brand. They're not TX anyway, which is usually what I'm after. Those CoCos are cassettes, Jim?
No, they're cartridges.
Cartridges, CoCo cartridges. It looks like there are 3 of them, and a couple 5 1/4-inch drives. 4 cartridges.
4 with
2 5 1/4-inch drives.
5 with 1 outside of
okay,
a
fifth
pack.
one outside of the package, and 2 3.5s. I think those are 1.44s, modern floppies. So not a bad thing to have. But $10 gets that pile. Who wants to do $10? I don't see much bidding from you today. Here, you got $10 on it. There you go. 15, 15, 15, 15. Who's got 15? There's 15 in the green over there. $20, $20, $20, $20. There's $20 right there. 25, 25, 25, 25. The man wants floppy drives. That's what we've established here. There's $25. $30 is going to beat that, but 25 is where we're going to sit. The scribe re-enters the room just in time for $25 to close bidder number, which? 12, for the mixed lot of floppy drives and CoCo cartridges. $25. It's a Samsung SyncMaster
943.
943. I'm not familiar with that one. Does he take a wall wart or is a power cord right in the back?
Power cord.
Oh, nice, nice. SyncMaster 191s are the ones I was after for many years because they handle some odd signals and resolutions, but they had wall warts, which was annoying. This is the SyncMaster 943. Would you say that's 17-inch, 19-inch?
I wouldn't say 19, maybe 17.
Probably 17. It's, for those of us who still live in the land of the 4:3 aspect ratio, that's a nice little monitor. I like them for that. Put them on a monitor stand. And I don't know for sure if that guy syncs on green. A lot of the Samsungs do, so they're good to use with workstations and whatnot. Can't speak to that model. I will personally put $5 on that one, but who wants to do 10? Who's 10 for that nice? There's $10 right there for the little LCD. 15, 15. Anyone got 15? Otherwise, it's going to sell for $10. There's 15 right here in the front. $20, $20, $20, $20. Who wants to do 20? $20. If not, it's going to sell at 15. $15 going once, 15 going twice. Did anyone plug it in, Jim?
I have not.
Okay.
These came late.
Okay, it came late, untested, but it is $15. And then you can flip it up into portrait mode, too. I love to run putty in portrait mode like that and just have a huge scroll back on my shell or my IRC session. Good stuff. $15 is the cost, and it's going to go once, and it's going to go twice, and it's going to close to bidder number 8 for $15. It is 3:45, Jim. Choose
Okay,
wisely. Choose wisely.
We'll work on. I think we're within closing distance, so let's
Very
see
good.
if we can finish it up.
Got more LCDs.
I got 2 more, and then we're done with monitors. Unless, Rich, what do you want to do with your monitor?
I think we sold a good one first. That's a generic brand, Walmart brand. What is that?
Magnavox.
Oh, Magnavox. Well, they're on their
Looks
way.
like a 25.
I'm not sure anyone who owns that name right now. What can you tell? It kind of has the look of one of those TV monitors.
26.
That's a 26
inch.
Does it have a tuner and stuff built into it? It kind of has that look.
Hold on, I'll turn it around. We got. Yep, it's got RF
see, I
input.
call it.
And
No evidence of a remote. So it's a 26-inch Magnavox. What's that? A DVD player built into it. Oh, boy.
Yep.
That changes everything. What are the
looks
inputs?
Like USB.
USB.
HDMI. It's got 2 HDMI and some composite and S-video.
The DVD player built in is kind of cool. You can set up
Yep.
a demo on it or something. And your usual composite and S-video. Warning, even though it has HDMI, it may still be 720p. I wouldn't guarantee that that's 1080. But who knows? Who's got $10 for that thing with a DVD player built in? Huh? Is there VGA, Jim? Usually these things have VGA.
I don't see VGA on it.
That's
HDMI,
odd.
1 and 2.
Yeah, which makes it either really early or really late. But
Right.
more likely later. But maybe that's a clue that it's 1080. But then I would have put a Blu-ray player in it instead of a DVD. So kind of hard to say.
2010.
2010 vintage. Yeah, it is strange not to put a VGA port on one of those. But, well, bid with that in mind. What did I say, $10? Who's got $10 for that thing? With a probably working DVD player built into it. $10, $10, $5. 10. Jim says 10. $10 is the bid. Anyone want to do better than $10 for it or let the boss take it home? $10 going once, $10 going twice. I expect to see it set up on your pile of AV devices next year, Jim, or maybe even tonight. $10 sold to, I want to say, bidder number 10 for $10. Magnavox LCD. Here's a larger Sanyo.
It is
Eric comes out with
41 inch.
Okay, 41-inch Sanyo. Show us the back.
Okay. Here, I'll bring it around here.
Show us the back. 41-inch Sanyo. All of your usual composite components.
3 HDMI inputs.
3 HDMI
and a full
inputs.
set of
Anything for a
composite type.
computer?
Huh?
Anything for a computer? VGA?
DVI.
DVI.
The first one says DVI.
DVI instead of
Yep.
or VGA, rather.
Yep.
And, okay, USB port, date of manufacturer, any of that stuff?
The manufacturer is Sanyo, and the manufacturer date is, I don't
like
see
a
the date, but the model
hardwired
number
power
is
cord.
DP42848, June 2008.
2008 vintage, 42-inch LCD, quite possibly 720.
1080p.
1080, it is known to be 1080. 42-inch 1080 monitor, not bad. If that were $5, who would take it home? $5. I'll do it for $5. We'll put it on a stand, and we'll make it the Frog Tips console for VCF next year. $5 to me. Anyone want to do better than $5? Jim, you want it for $10? You already got your monitor. Otherwise, it's $5. I'll hang it on my wall in the basement. I don't know. $5 going once, $5 going twice. To me, to be a future Raspberry Pi monitor in the basement. And I'm bidder number 6. What's a wood thing? Okay.
A pretty good set of OS 9 books.
OS 9 books, TSRE Color Computer Programs book. Something that looks like it may be a cassette case in the upper right.
Sorry?
Cassette, what's that brown thing in the upper right? Just a book, or is it a cassette case?
This right here? Or upper right. Oh, those are courseware.
Okay, floppies, courseware, Dorset,
And
courseware,
some more
not floppies, excuse me,
Scripts it.
cassettes. Some software on cassette, I'm guessing for the CoCo.
Model 100 scripts it.
Model 100 stuff, okay.
Personal file.
Personal file with a strange
Don't
font.
know. It's got the disc.
It's got a floppy in it. Is that CoCo or Model 100 stuff?
This is for CoCo, yeah.
CoCo, okay. How about that big blue binder there?
The big binder is...
What did people stuff into that?
Just looks like scans of documents.
Okay, some photocopies, scans, whatever.
It's got some software. Looks
And a
like
bit of
newsletters.
Newsletter software, all CoCo stuff. Nice little pile of a mixed lot of CoCo stuff for $10. Who's got $10 on it right there? I think Eric went up first then. $15, there's $15 right there. $20, $20, $20, $20. Who has got $20 on it? $20, it's at 15 right now. Who wants to do $20 on the mixed pile? $15, $15 going once. It's a mixed bag, $15 going twice. I don't hear 20, so it's 15. Sold to bidder number 2.
The illustrious cash machine.
What's all the other stuff on it?
There you go. This
Okay, I recognize the
bubble-
thing in the middle. Okay, yeah, there's the mysterious silver box that looked like some sort of counter. It does plug in, and it's got a cool old LED display on it. Yeah, it's the hot red button. Should have a cover on it. Looks like a little a printing calculator in the middle. I inspected those boxes earlier. They are empty take-up reels for a very small reel-to-reel audio. The thing on the left is just an empty aluminum project box or something. Maybe some 3.5-inch floppy labels. And the thing right up in the front, I do not recall. Looks like a toy of some kind.
It's a bubble machine.
A bubble machine. So you put that there to sell this whole pile of stuff to me then, because you know I have a 3-year-old at home, right? Okay. Battery powered, and you put the soap in it, and it just...
Eric says this is going to make it go for a lot right here.
What is that?
It's a door for a CM8.
Oh, okay. We sold the CM8. We sold the CM8 yesterday, and it was doorless, but the lugs are broken. But I saw that YouTube video where the guy takes super glue and baking soda, and he forms a new lug out of it. I don't know if there's anything special about the baking soda. I thought it just gave it substance to the glue. I've got one of those things where you put the goo on there and cure it with a UV light, but they're not very strong. I wouldn't recommend it for that. But okay, well, there are 2 ideas right there for how to repair your CM8 door. If you recall from yesterday's auction, the CM8 was judged heavily on the existence of that door, and the door was even tested during the auction before the bidding began. So yeah, here's a mixed lot. That wood box there is a cash register drawer, and it goes ding when you open it up. I think, do we got audio? No. No, there it is. I think that would be fun to have at VCF next year, but it is really sticky to open, so I don't know if that would be practical. The bubble machine alone. The bubble machine alone makes me put a bid of $10 on that pile for myself. But who wants to go more than $10? There's what do you say, 20? 15 right there. Okay, $20, $20, $20, $20, $20. I need the bubble machine, and I'd probably. Okay, this is open collusion. This is on camera here. But I was actually going to propose that if you didn't want the bubble machine. Yeah, I'd like my daughter to be amazed by that. We just put it on the patio and keep her out there for an hour while I get a nap or something. So there's, what are we at? You said 15? Okay, so it's the same box, just no guts. Yeah, the counter button thing is kind of a mystery. You can, if you have a CM8 without a door, then that's a hot item if you want to repair it. Well, $15. And anyone want to get in on it? Otherwise, Ron is going to go for $15. Going once, going twice. Sold. Do you have a tag? Number 11, $15. Congratulations. I'll slip you something for the bubble machine. I like that. I'm not sure about the drawer. Yeah. Is this going to YouTube, or how are people watching this? I mean, I'm not going to presume to assume that anyone is watching this, but
Okay.
if someone's watching it, that looks like another. Yeah, somebody's always watching. What exactly is in this lot? That looks like something that's sold right there that you're moving to the side.
This is a Modem 2. I think we sold another one of these yesterday.
Okay, Radio Shack Modem 2 without any cables, power supply, or any of that business. Yep. It's the white
And
Modem 2. Still, it belongs
Smith
beside
Corona,
any CoCo display.
Ribbons.
And those are Smith Corona. It's a kit
and
of
it's got
ribbons,
wheels too.
type wheels for a Smith Corona typewriter, and I think those may be the correcting ribbons. Those little guys there.
Yep.
Yeah. Correcting tape. I have no idea what typewriter that would go for.
Let's see.
Obviously a Smith Corona, but beyond that, I don't know. I collect IBM Selectric type elements, the font balls.
2 boxes.
I'm putting a blockade on myself for getting anything beyond that into the Smith Corona world. I do not collect typewriters. I just happen to have a few because they come in colors. So if you have a Smith Corona or you want that modem, I'd say $10 gets that lot for the modem and the Smith Corona stuff. Nobody's doing $10 for that. $5, $5, $5. There's $5 right there for the modem and the Smith Corona pile. $5. Anyone want to do somewhere in between 5 and 10? Otherwise, we're going to skip through this one and say it sold for $5 once, $5 twice. Sold to number 1. Bidder number 1.
Got a special request to pull this out and bid on it separately.
This is an overexposed piece of white paper.
I'm sorry, I'll put it up there. Hold on.
Time warning. We have 3 minutes till 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll probably.
Farlock,
We got
Wondrous Magic, and Brutal Battles for the Color Computer. That's pretty cool. It looks like old D&D style drawing. What's in there, though? Is it just a piece of paper?
Nothing. It's just the manual.
Okay.
Must be pretty.
Someone clearly wanted this because they don't have that manual. Maybe they got the cartridge of the tape, but they don't have the manual, or maybe it's really rare, and I don't know about it. But who's going to pay $5? There's $5 right there. Anything more than 5, or I think this was a special request item, so I don't know if anyone else wants that. Otherwise, $5 going once, and $5 twice, to a new bidder, number 13, lucky 13.
Okay.
Mr. Jim O'Keefe.
I got 10 lots. I want to finish them, so
10
thinking
lots,
we ought
10
to have a
lots, 10
speed
lots.
round
Here we
or
go.
something.
Then we got to start pulling cables off things. Then I get to sit down for a little bit.
Okay. This is just a bunch of photocopies of stuff, some books.
Photocopies
Candy.
of stuff, books.
Yep. Mixed lots, got some discs, copies.
Can you discern a
Copy.
theme? What's in the plastic bag up front?
It is stuff that I want to not take home.
We don't want to take it home. There's a cassette, so it's not just paper. There's at least one piece of software in this bag. CoCo, what's it for? What's it for?
This would be for CoCo, but I don't know what.
Okay. What's that black thing? A cartridge?
Yep. Cartridge case. Doesn't have a cartridge in it.
No, cassette case. Empty cassette case.
Some tools, manuals.
It's a whole bunch of CoCo-oriented manuals. Presto Partner, and so on. Yeah, there's no bag. There's no software. But we feel comfortable saying this is a CoCo, not Sinclair-oriented lot, yes? Okay, there's the DMP. DMP 130A. Looks like Sierra stuff. No, maybe something else. Okay. It's just a whole lot of manuals.
Yep.
No evidence of anything else in there, and it's going to be CoCo related.
That's
Who's
right.
got $10 for the tub? Who's got $10 for the tub? Oh, manuals. $10 right there. 15, 15, 15. Anyone else want to sort through this lot in their hotel room tonight instead of, I don't know, whatever else you do? Okay, there's something with a cable on it.
Yeah, it's bonus.
It's a bonus
I don't know
item
what
with a
it is.
cable. Okay, yeah, the VIC-20 and 64 AlphaCom printer cartridge instead of your Grappler or whichever other one you get in the Commodore world, or the big blue one that I had from Protecto. We're still at, what did I say, $10? We were at $10. Anyone want to do 15 on the tub of stuff now that it has a Commodore printer interface in it? $15, $15, $15. Nah, $10. $10 going once, $10 sold to bidder number 2. The tub of docks and printer interface.
Okay, these are all
to number 2.
game manuals.
Game manuals.
Yep.
CoCo oriented.
CoCo oriented.
Okay.
We can go through them real quick here.
I really would have just thrown them in that basket next. Okay. You got Rogue, Time Bound. $5 for this cycling. There's $5 right there. $10, $10, $10. Anyone want to do $10? Otherwise, it's $5. As we go through, it gets sweeter and sweeter as we go through the pile. There's Pan, Flight Simulator 2. Rocky's Boots. I remember playing that on the Apple II. You don't really play it, but it's an electronic simulator. Taught me a little bit. $5 is where it's at. Anyone want to do 10? This is some good stuff in here. $10. I think I recognize that one from previous auction, but it may have been a photocopy. $5 is where we're at. I'll let Jim get to the end of it, but otherwise, it looks like it's going to stick at 5. Mickey stuff, Disney stuff from before.
These have discs in them.
Oh, there are discs in them. There are discs, but we're still at 5. $10. There's $10 in green right there. 15 right over here. $20, $20, $20. Now that it has discs and a printer interface, it might be interesting. Who got $20 for it? If not, it's 15. $15 going once. 15 going twice. Sold to bidder number 1. $15. If you don't want the Commodore interface, let's talk, just because that's my thing. But if you do, you do. Don't worry about it. It's a weird brand. I've not seen that brand before. Yeah. You know about those, right?
Okay.
What's next, Jim? A thing of tapes?
Big box of cables and power supplies.
Oh, okay. Are those funky HP power supplies?
Yep.
Okay. Or we think they are. They're AT&T, but they're maybe AT&T rebadged some HP workstation or something. Yeah.
It's a CoCo.
Yeah.
Part of one.
Someone had one in their car or something. Okay, that's been clipped off at the end. A whole bunch of wall warts and maybe some phone cable and maybe a serial cable. I'll put $5 on that because of those HP power supplies because I think they go to something I have at home. And I probably won't want anything else but those if someone wants to split them up with me. Or someone can put $10 on them and take them all home. There's $10 right there. Anyone want to do 15? 15, 15, 15. Otherwise, is that a twist lock adapter? Yeah, twist lock adapter. You can hook up to the, no, that's just a standard plug. Just a nice extension cord. Maybe an old laptop adapter. It's not really getting any better the further we go. It's just a bunch of cables. There's a phone cable. Mowgli's got it at $10 right now, and anything better than 10, if I don't see it, it's going to be starting to close out CoCoFEST 2021 with a $10 bid on the pile of cables going once, $10 going twice, and sold to bidder number 2. Pile of cables.
This is some electronics, drive
Some electronics.
connectors. It's like a 3.5 to, or like for a laptop.
Oh, like the tray to.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Graph paper, some sort of unfinished project. Looks like it's got a Centronics connector on it.
Crazy Electronics thrift store mixed lot. That is $5 right there. Who's got $5? It's a grab bag. Grab bag right in the front. $5, $10, $10. Who wants to do 10? Otherwise, it's $5 right up in the front. Something had a keypad. Somebody said. Someone says AT adapter. It's still $5. It's a find your own treasure fishing line. Okay, ribbon cable, $5. Anyone got 10? Anyone got 10? I saw some movement. John Mark? John Mark doesn't say 10. Okay. $5 is where it's at then, right up here in the front. And yeah, it's your thrift store grab bag for $5. Oh, excuse me. Go higher. $10. $10. Okay, there's $10 right there. 15. Yeah. $15 is what we want. $10 is where it's at for the electronics grab bag. Otherwise, it's $10 going once. $10. There's 15. There's 15 right here. $20, $20, $20. Who's got $20? The heat is back on late in the game. $15 is the bid. $20 is the ask. $15 is going to take it. If nobody speaks up, then it's 15 once, then it's 15 twice, and it's sold for $15 to bidder 8.
Okay.
Bidder 8. Let's see
We
what's
got-
in there later.
We got 5 lots of just mixed media,
Oh boy.
discs or cassettes. Sold them by the box or the lot here, and then we're done.
Can you pull down that flap so we can see them? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a bunch of 3.5. Looks like PC discs right here.
That is a real Apple branded 3.5-inch
Yes,
disc holder.
it is.
That's not
a
just a
nice-
sticker. There's a bunch of PC discs in it, but that doesn't matter. The Apple branded holder is kind of neat. Put it next to your, I don't know, 90s Mac display or something.
It's like Motorola branded.
Are the 5 1/4s part of this lot, Jim?
Yep.
Or
Yep, I just going through the first box here,
okay, including the new 5 1/4s.
including the new. Where's the new 5 1/4s? What do you mean?
There's one box that had some shrink wrapped, I think Maxell or new 5 1/4s.
Yeah, no, that box is not part of this lot.
Well, we just don't know what's in the picture here because the boxes are closed.
I'm sorry, the 3 boxes right here. There's no
Okay.
new.
Okay, so mixed lot of 3.5s, 5 1/4s, all used, all with different labeling and so on.
These-
$10 on that
These
big old
right
box.
here
There's $10
are,
right there.
Look like they're a user group.
Okay, user group stuff. That's interesting. $10 is the current bid. $20, $20, $20, $20. Anyone want to do 15? Anyone want to do 15? Is that you got it? Okay, $15. $15 right there. $20 in the back. $20. Anyone got 25? 25, 25, 25. Lots of floppies for $25, or lots of floppies for 20. Lots of floppies goes once. Lots of floppies goes twice. $20 for that big old pile of floppies to bidder number 2.
Okay.
What's next? What's next?
Okay. Next is. Sorry, it's hard to hear when you guys finish up. Okay.
The
this
music is encroaching on us a little bit as well.
This is looks like more like backup discs or
Oh,
whatnot.
Electech. Wow.
Looks like some blank 3.5s, some software copies.
Okay, so
5
just this
1/4
clear tub in the center of the frame.
Huh?
Just that one clear tub in the center.
That's right.
Of the
Just the
frame.
one clear tub in
Okay.
the center.
$10 for that clear tub full of 5 1/4-inch media. There's $10 in the back. 15, 15, 15. Who's got the 15, or who's going to take home a whole bunch of discs tonight? There's 15 right up here in the front. $20, $20, $20, $20. Okay, 15 is where it's sitting. 15, probably PC stuff from the looks of it, but $15 is still a nice deal for all those floppies. $15 going once, $15, and it's sold to bidder number 8.
Okay. Couple nice disc boxes, Tandy branded on that one.
Tandy branded flip top disc box
Yep.
full of Tandy
OS9
branded
looks
discs,
like
I would
CoCo
guess.
discs here, copies,
Okay.
and a bunch of
Just somebody's disc collection
3 Tandy branded flip tops.
and a pile in the
And
little
then a bunch
pack in the
of,
back.
PC software.
Oh, yeah,
MEC.
that's that one. Yeah, okay. All right, $10 for that lot. Who's got $10 on it? I think you went up first, Mowgli. $10 at 15 right there. 15, $20, $20, $20, $20. Otherwise, okay, there's 15, or excuse me, $20 is the bid with Mowgli. Anyone got 25? $25 for the bunch of Tandy discs and flip-top Tandy boxes. There's $25 right there. 25, 25, 25, $30. Mowgli got $30. 35, 35, 35, 35. Anyone got $35? Otherwise, Mowgli's got it for $30. $30 is the bid. $30 is going once. $30 is going twice. And it's sold for $30 to bidder number 2.
Cassettes. Looks like these are blank or can be reused. Looks like all of them are homemade.
Just a bunch of cassettes. Probably CoCo stuff. Any evidence what platform it came from?
These are audio cassettes, so I don't know that they have anything.
Might just be someone's pirated music or
These
mixtapes.
here, yeah, I think they're just all.
$2. $2 for all those cassettes. Who's got them for $2?
Yep.
Who wants to just paw through them later on for $2? Okay, Mowgli's got $2. Anyone want to do any better than 2, or else we're going to run these guys through? The whole bunch of cassettes that may not even have data on them, maybe just audio. Who knows? They're going to sell for $2 going once and $2 going twice. Sold to bidder number 2 for $2.
Okay, this is the last lot. So we've got
The last lot of CoCoFEST 2021 auction day 2. It's
those
lots
look
and
like
lots of
blank.
5 1/4s.
Looks like blank discs.
They
on the
look
top.
new, might be new.
Those the ones I brought out.
Yeah, a
look
bunch
like
of them have
brand new.
labels on them on the back.
These are a computer user library, Delco. Delco Computer User
Okay,
Group.
so a user group library.
Yep.
And I think they were all numbered sequentially, if I remember, on those those boxes.
Yep.
Those are always fun to go through. You can find your copies of PK
CoCoMo.
Zip and all
There's
that.
a CoCoMo color computer user.
CoCo stuff. It's a color computer user group, so be it with that in mind. A couple of these boxes might be new blank discs, but for most of them, it looks like a user group collection, which is pretty cool. There's $10 to start off the bidding right there. Anyone got 20? $10, $10, $10. $35 called out for the final lot of the auction. $35. $35. I can't touch that myself. $35. I'd sure like to know what's on these, though, and I hope they're going to be read in someday. $35 going once. $35 rounds out the final lot of the 29th annual last CoCoFEST auction day 2. $35 going to bidder number 12. And
right.
we are done.
We are done. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, you now have the VCF problem.